Alright, you degenerates. Craft Haystack here. Trying this again. It's Friday night. Got some delicious filtered water from Dunkin' Donuts. And some beautiful, handcrafted Funky Bow Jam Session IPA from the great state of Maine, United States of America. Decided to go ahead and try something different, something you pieces of shit are gonna hate. But who really even cares what any of you pieces of garbage think? Except for Hell to Pay, Maine Lettuce, Crisco Multi 3D. Metal Flagman deserves what's coming. We'll get to that later, hopefully. After Craft Haystack goes ahead, he scares everyone away by what he's about to do. So, without further ado, it's Craft Haystack's channel. He does whatever he wants. It's time. Just adjusting that. Craft Haystack decided that it would behoove him to go ahead and do what he has always wanted to do. Combine his love of craft beer, professional wrestling, the internet, and video games. So he's going to go ahead, he's going to play a few hours of his favorite video game of all time, Super Metroid. For the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Here we go. Such a good intro. Such lovely Mode 7 scaling. That is the last Metroid that's in captivity. And all those scientists are dead. Hard to believe that this game came out 14 years ago. Yeah, Craft Haystack can go ahead and he can count. But this is what he's decided to do, folks. Might as well go ahead and hit that unsubscribe button now. Spaceship. Here we go. Gonna start. English text. No, Craft Haystack can't speak Japanese. He can't read Japanese either. Controller setting mode. I think this is all fine.
The last Metroid
is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. The galaxy is at peace. We have to go through this whole thing. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader, Mother Brain, to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. Allergies bothering Craft Haystack. Hopefully his voice will carry through. Foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. And this is supposed to be from like the first Metroid game. Actually, no. Yeah, the first Metroid game. Where Samus destroys the Mother Brain at the very end. And next fought the Metroids on their home world, SR-388. I completely eradicated them. completely eradicated them, except for a larva, which after hatching followed me like a confused child. Aw, isn't that cute? Good old funky bow. Yeah, shoot it! Shoot it! Didn't shoot it. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres so scientists can study its energy-producing qualities. Ah, amazing. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of the civilization. Really have anything going on in the chat room? Is the chat room even working? All the scientists are like looking at Metroid and shit. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt. I picked up a distress signal. Ceres station was under attack. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Hail Odorous! War! Alright, chat is working. Space Colony. Great name for a spaceship. Alright, this game is awesome. So, like, it's pretty cool because, like, this Metroid game kind of set things up in a way that was kind of like an interesting way for linear storytelling. Because as you'll see, you think that things are like maybe you like beat the game, but like, oh, like, and then you find out that you didn't. Oh, there goes, you open up the things. If those scientists drank malt liquor, they may have had a chance. I don't think so, Crisco Multi 3D. There we go, down the stairs. Into the laboratory. Now, if you remember in the very beginning, the title screen, there's a Metroid in here. In that glass encasing. The scientists are all dead and shit. What happened? I don't like this input. And you're just like running around doing a bunch of like crap. You see Ridley. Ah, Ridley, I'm gonna kill you. You don't have any like missiles or anything yet, so like you have to like. Now you think Crab Haystack sucks at this game, but he doesn't. You think that like when you almost die, that's when they give you a break. And like Ridley flies away. And it's up to you to like get the hell out of here. It's like, yeah, it won't be and like it's such a pain in the ass to have this control setting. Hopefully I don't die on the way out. It just stun you. All that shit flying from the ceiling just stuns you. It doesn't actually take any of your health away. Oh, here's some mode 7 scaling. Oh, spaceship is it's gonna fall over. It's tilted. Ah, we gotta go up. And this is the part where Space Colony self-destructs and you fly out of there. So Crab Haystack actually plays this probably like, I don't know, once every 5-10 years or something like that. He's beaten it probably about like 2 or 3 times. He's put a lot of hours into this. It's an awesome game. Probably the best video game on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Ha! Here we go. Flying to, I think it's Planet Zebes because... I wonder if we could just, like, exit. Yeah, let's, like, save and, like, start over again. Actually, what are we even doing? Yeah, so I'd like to save my game. So I don't have to start all over again. We're going to save it in that position. We're going to reset the game. It's a fantastic streaming entertainment. Alright, cool. I think we have to keep our fucking... Do we have to... Alright, here we go. Controller setting mode. We want shot to be wide, jump. We want dash, shot, jump. Alright, we're good. Cool. Alright, we're at Criteria. Planet Zebes. Alright, part of Criteria is like kind of like communist Russia or something. Here we go. Classic Metroid start music. This game actually, like, wasn't the best improvement. It was a huge improvement over Metroid 1. But really kind of piggybacked on the stuff that Metroid 2 had actually done for the Game Boy. Here we go in here. This setting isn't that great either. God fucking damn it. Awesome. Wasted a full, like, 20 minutes. This shit. Come on. Move this up a little bit. Alright. That should be good. It's not great, but, you know, whatever. Alright, shot. What do we have? Shot. Oh, I think that was good, right? Dash. Jump. Yeah, we're good there. Alright, here we go. We have to take a break at some point here. Maybe an hour from now. Dude, what the hell? Why does it do this? God. Penis. Alright, we want, yes. Jump, dash. Right? Yes. Good. Alright. Great. Grand. Wonderful. those settings down. Perfect. Alright, here we go. This is going to be good. I have a feeling this is going to be great. Crap, Haystack has a good feeling about this. Alright. So like we're in the cave and stuff. It's like about to go underneath the planet. I forget what the first objective here is. I think it's to get some rockets. We don't have the morph ball. Morph ball will allow us to. Alright, cool. It's really one of my favorite Let's Plays of all time. Game Grumps played this game about like 3 or 4 years ago. Great series if you can watch it. You can watch it in 10-minute bite-sized pieces as well. They did an excellent job of not only doing a great job of doing some funny stuff with like during the game and stuff. But also like making it so that it didn't take forever. Like the game itself might not actually be that long. It might actually be only about 3 hours long, 4 hours. But they made it go by pretty quickly. You may be disappointed that Craft Haystack is not going to be getting all trashed. This is got to be a morph ball, right? Craft Haystack isn't going to get trashed tonight. He's got like about a 3-beer limit, something like that. He's got to take off. Oh, okay. So this is pretty cool. This is like their spy camera. That it's like, oh, this planet has been sleeping for years until now. And this is supposed to bring back memories of like the original Metroid. I don't think you can do anything here. Can you shoot down? I think you can. Like, oh yeah, you can. Never mind. Anything up here? No. I'm going here. The game is awesome. These are some rockets. Methinks. That movie, The Rock. Nicolas Cage. Right now, I just want to try and find some rockets. Alright. Select. Alright, use up all my rockets on that fucking door. Oh, shit. They saw me. They fucking saw me! Delicious Funky Bow Jam Session IPA. Absolutely delicious. So that's the drink of choice tonight. Clearly see that everybody hates this. God damn it! It was already in there. So, what's going on, everybody? Everybody have a good work week? Craft Haystack did. He actually worked from home today. It was pretty awesome. He, first started out by getting up, taking the dogs out. It was about 7:30. Craft Haystack woke up at about 7:30 and tried to sleep until 8:30 because I could probably get away with sleeping in until about. We can't do anything down here, can we? Cocksucker. So like I think we go up here and like the planet is like alive and shit. Craft Haystack woke up, took the dogs out, fed the dogs, got them all going. Went over to his computer, turned it on, made people think that he had started doing work for a little while. immediately signed on just to let people know that everybody else. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Here we go. These are space pirates. These are supposed to be threatening, but I don't think. I think you have to kill some like later in the game. They're like it's totally non-threatening in this part of the game. Like the game itself is like almost like comically easy at the very beginning. So you think you're like actually like kicking ass? You're not. It gets really hard. Actually, this game learning curve isn't really too bad, but it does get a little bit more difficult. I think it'd be pretty easy actually for Craft Haystack to go ahead and beat this game. Probably without even dying. Right. Shoot them once and they die. It's the last time that you encounter an enemy that you can shoot once and then they blow up to smithereens like that. L2Pay says, I've never played this, just watching, taking me back. Hail SNES. Oh, you gotta try it. Totally worth playing every few years just to like feel like you've accomplished something. Shit. These fucking platforms are like so like platform jumpers are pretty I don't know, they're their own type of game. Some people hate them. Mario's pretty good. You know, Castlevania is pretty hit or miss. Depends on what Castlevania that you're talking about. Maybe if there's some time near the end, play one of my favorite Castlevania games. Actually, it was released for Game Boy Advance. That was, I think, 2000. Maybe it was 2002, something like that. All right. So the pink doors, you can open only if you have 5 missiles. So. It's a little stupid, but you know, if you actually go back, this game's built off of the original Metroid and Metroid 2 for Game Boy. Those games are kind of stupid. I mean, they're good, but like the reasoning is like they tried to make a game based on the movie Alien, and this is like what they. I mean, this is like a little bit more. Has a little bit more suspense. It's a little bit more. It makes a little bit more. It's a little bit more sensical. Alright, so we got the whole map. The pink area is where we just came from. Blue is unexplored. So that's cool. Alright, got the map. That's awesome. Kill these motherfuckers. See? Oh, God damn it. Those things are a fucking pain in the ass. Alright, energy. So what's kind of cool about Metroid games is that you don't have like a health bar. It's like it goes like by numbers. So like you have full health if you have 99. It's just the way it is. All right, cool. So yeah, Craft Haystack. I need some bombs. Need some bombs! Save. You can always just save, like, save game position. There we go. Save Super Metroid. Cool. So if you hadn't noticed, playing this on my computer, you might think, well, hey, Craft Haystack, isn't that copyright infringement? Emulators are stealing, and you're putting it on YouTube. Well, Craft Haystack actually owns a copy of the game, so rest assured, this ain't stealing. What do we do here? Oh yeah, those fucking kamikaze bats. Craft Haystack actually has email on his iPhone, and it's such a pain in the ass because every so often, like, you know, the notifications come up, get like a shitload of emails that like mean absolutely nothing. Like I'm on like distribution lists that like I shouldn't be on. Like, cause like I just don't give a shit. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with my job, and I'm actually slowly realizing that I can actually determine from my job exactly how easy or how hard I want to make things. It's getting, it's not pathetic really, it's just kind of a weird feeling. Alright, cool. So we're like, alright, another thing to get. Oh, and what is this? It's the bomb? It is the bomb. Alright. You're like, hey, what gives? Come on, I want to get out of here. Oh shit! Thing's coming to life! Use all my rockets on him. I don't have to charge for you yet. I'm gonna pretend like we know what we're doing here. I have like jump over and stuff. I don't have to like sit there and like look like an asshole getting hit. No, I don't want to get hit, dude. Come on, bastard. Oh, it doesn't have a head. See, that's kind of cool. Kind of interesting sci-fi twist by... I mean, this game was made by Japanese people. So, I mean, they have, like, a fair understanding of, like, what, like, American culture is like, but, I mean, they were just after something that was kind of like Alien, I guess. Anyways. Got the bomb, and then you can just, like, lay, like, a bunch of bombs down. And you just, like, kill these sons of bitches. Get some rockets. You can only... Alright, so that's the other thing, too, is that you can only hold... You have to, like, get, like... You have to keep obtaining those rocket packs. Otherwise, you can only hold a certain amount. So, like, you get another rocket pack or whatever, you can hold 15. Get another one, you can hold 20. I think you can go up to, like, I don't know, something like 95 or something like that. I think there's, like, a finite amount. Alright, so you might be like, alright, how the fuck do we get out of here? Oh crap, T-Stack, if you weren't such a dipshit. Kept getting attacked by enemies. So that's cool, it's like you have, like, infinite amount of bombs. I think maybe we can go back now. Alright, those enemies, yes, you get hit by one of those green things, then you get hurt. Don't think that you can, I think, ooh, yes, you can open that. Alright, now we're talking. So yeah, Crafty Stack got up, got on the computer, flipped on his, he actually does not own cable television. He owns a television, but I actually subscribe to Sling TV. I have the blue package plus, I think, 4 of the other packages. I think I got a special deal on, you know, pay like an extra, like, yeah. I think the blue package, I think, is like $25 a month. And then, like, every package after that is like, you get like, I don't know, you get like 5 channels or something, 7, 8 channels. Costs an extra $5 a month. I have I got 4 for the price of 2 right now. So that's $10 plus $25, paid roughly about $35 a month for Sling, which is totally worth it to me because there are other cable channels that I like, and you'd be surprised at how much cable television that I really don't like. But it's also really nice to flip it on, like when I don't feel like throwing on Netflix, which I also pay for. That's, what is that? Netflix is up to like $10.99 a month? Ooh, so this is an energy tank. It means our energy is technically up to like 200 or something like that. Once my energy on there goes like below 99, energy tank kicks in, I get an extra 99. So you can get like, I don't know, 10 energy tanks, 12 maybe, I think. Alright, so we do have space pirates. The only way to kill them is to rocket blast them. Kaboom! So, let's see. L2Pay did not play this on SNES. Oh, maybe it was like a Sega. He maybe owned Sega when he was younger, or maybe he didn't play it. Maybe he didn't play video games. I had a Nintendo, then I had a Super Nintendo, then I had a Game Boy, which was kind of cool. And then, actually, you know what? I think I might have had a Game Boy next, and then I had a Super Nintendo. So this is kind of cool. This represents, like, alright, you gotta kill these, like, these 4 bosses. Is that Ripley, Kraid, Octopus Dude, and then Bumblefuts, whatever. I don't even know what it is. Pew, 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 pew. Nothing to shoot here. I gotta concentrate. So I don't think you can't kill those motherfuckers. So what's kind of cool about this is that you like shoot it until it blows up, and then you get like a bunch of rockets and shit. But again, it does me no good because I can only hold 10. Every time you get one of those rockets, you can actually use those to farm enemies, or farm like a bunch of stuff, like shit. Buzz or something in my mouth. Alright. So this is like, I think this is like the next level. Alright, this is Brinstar. I don't think we're ready for this, but we're gonna give it a shot. I think we're leaving out. I think we forgot to get a few things, but whatever. So we'll just do some stuff until like we get stuck or something. So yeah, woke up. Turned on some cable news. Prefer to watch MSNBC in the mornings when I work from home, and then after that I'll usually sometimes I'll put a movie on that I've already seen because I'm doing work when I'm working from home. Yes, I know it's hard to believe, but this is like a secret or something, right? Come on. Yeah, boy. Put on some cable news for like about until about 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock. I think we already, okay, so this is for Brinstar. Fantastic. Actually, the map is pretty helpful. I think it tells you like even more, maybe it doesn't tell you what the secrets of the game are. So yeah, watched cable news, and then I actually just turned off the TV today and just put on some music. I was listening to, you can only, there we go, kill all the enemies before you can leave. Put on some, no wait, we watched some YouTube actually. Put on some live YouTube stuff. Put on some, you know, Crown T-Stack's favorite, Barry Manilow. Put on some Paula Abdul, some Sade. Oh, here we go. So now we can hold 15 missiles. playing this in 4x3 because... Oh yeah, you can farm here too. Oh, we might as well do that. 4x3 because it actually fits the screen. I'm using a program that's called OBS. What the hell is it called? OBS Studio. I forget what it stands for. OBS Studio, completely free for anybody who wants to do this. If you want to be a sucker and go ahead and pay for it, well, that's your problem. God, I'm so stupid! That hurt me. Damn it! Alright, that's the only way that we can do this. Maybe we can get away with... Yeah, it's that trick in Metroid where you're just like... So, like, it's supposed to give you the impression, alright, I gotta do something later here. Don't have, like, the necessary shit to do it. Put on some YouTube, and then God, it's a lot of rockets, man. You can get them back pretty easily. Watch some YouTube, then put on some Spotify on my TV. It's kind of nice because I got a Chromecast. Hold on, folks. All right. Let's see. Oh, that must be pretty loud, right? So let's play. Let's have that be like full loudness. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. There we go. We'll turn up the volume a little bit more. There we go. So Crafty Stack's back. 5 rockets. Shot 5 rockets. Alright, so you don't want to shoot these because as you can see there, god damn it, man. You don't want to shoot those things because they'll actually put you in the dark and you can't see where you're going. Music kicks ass. Alright. Rocket refill. Cool. That's awesome. Actually watching this chat. Live chat. Right? Yeah. so there's more comments. We got L2Pay says, fuck, even in the future nothing works. Yeah, shit. It's terrible. It's an astute observation. Huffy 72. Drink only malt liquor, bitch. Dwarf ball, fuck dwarf. Okay, yeah. This is a dwarf ball. Crisco 3D says, fuck you, Crisco Malty, asshole, stole my phone, I kicked his ass. Right on, man. Damn it! I'm in the fucking dark! Can't see shit! So, you pieces of garbage in the chat. What are you doing tonight? Are you doing anything fun? Crab taste tag doesn't really. Ah, god damn it. Damn it. Drank like almost all of this and still don't have to go to the bathroom now. Music in this is fucking awesome. It's fake. No, you can't shoot them with rockets? What? Well, you can only... Oh! Alright. That wasn't smart. Trying to shoot him, you can't even, like, shoot him. I'm silly! At a certain point you get like a charge beam and it's kind of cool because then you can just like hold down the shoot button and charge it up. Then you let loose like an awesome blasty blast. So here we go, state of the YTDC. Isn't it nice not to have that piece of shit Metal Pedo Man? Oh boy, it's like YouTube is actually fun to be on. It's fun to do things on YouTube all of a sudden. Why? I don't know. Somebody's not here. Damn it. Killed that motherfucker. Come on. And took off his wings and now he's hopping around. Ah, he spit like a bunch of acid on me. Need some help. Some life. Need some life! Yeah, so Metal Pedo Man, not here. Pretty awesome. Oh, this is yeah. Wait. All right, so this is like kind of like a mini boss. Should have come in here with more life. Damn it! Can farm these out. Farm these out. Get health. There we go. All right, health. The only way to like really do damage on this dude. Ah, damn it. You can only like. Fuck. Damn it. He opens up. Make him eat a rocket. We're gonna die. Yeah, that sound means I'm gonna die. I got some health. Alright. We only need to do a few more, and I can like light these off. Damn it! Wings or BBQ, what to have for dinner? God. What kind of BBQ are you gonna have? Like, sirloin? I'm trying to shoot some rockets here. Trying to avoid these motherfuckers. Got a little too overzealous there. Ah, shit. Wasted a rocket. Damn it! Oh, shit. I think I only have like a few more rockets left, man. Alright, so he gets a little bit faster, right? With the dogs. Shut up, dogs! Alright, now he's like really fast and shit. I bet this is like really the only way you can avoid him is doing this. Dodge these little... It's like space aliens from Space Invaders. Come on. Now those little puffballs get fast too. What the fuck, man? They're spores. They're fucking spores! I think like one or two more hits. I think it's like really fast though at one point. Like really, really, really fucking fast. I'm out of fucking rockets. That's great. That's fucking wonderful. I need those rockets! Damn it! Crisco 3D says so Hogan has been reinstated to the Hall of Fame. News to me. Not sure what led to that decision, but he must have appealed it. Did he lose? Did he? He must not have been. Damn it! What the fuck, man? I just took a fucking sip of my water. Hopefully there's some more health up here. That's supposed to be like a mini boss or something. Fuck. That was my last goddamn rocket! Alright, so you're wondering like why aren't any enemies coming out of that? Excuse me. So Hogan must have. When did Hogan actually get removed from the Hall of Fame? Was it the whole Gawker thing? Oh no, it was the racist comments. Yeah, that's right. He said the N-word about like when he was talking about the men that Brooke Hogan had been seeing. I forgot about that. Need some more rockets, man. Come on. Rockets? Only one rock? Wait. You only get 2 rockets? Wait, that's not fair. For real? You only get 2 rockets? I thought you got 5 rockets. Alright, good enough. Alright. Boom. And then you realize that that's a trick. Crisco 3D says, yeah, the race is common, but he won the case against Gawker. True. I listened to Howard Stern a couple weeks ago, and they replayed the interview with Bubba the Love Sponge after that all happened. You got 4 dogs in this fucking house. Jesus. Watching 2 dogs. Put this on pause for a second. So, the thing about the live streaming is that it takes like a ton of fucking bandwidth to actually do it through this program, so like you can't actually like even cruise the internet like doing this. Just checking to see who's actually doing what tonight. I'm gonna see if I can get maybe a watcher's view. So weird. You can see my fucking videos, man. Right? Right? God, YouTube does like such a horrible job of putting everything where it is. There's only 1 person watching right now. Fuck you. Might actually. How do we do this? Alright. Paid memberships. Hey, hey. Live streaming. So, pieces of garbage, what are you guys actually doing out there tonight? Are you doing anything fun? Anything interesting? And that was the old new. Stream health. Probably not very healthy. So we've been streaming for about almost an hour here. See if we can actually add like a watching part of this. Yeah, I guess we could technically just watch it there. You were such a looker in the old days. Alright, here we go. Continuing on. I don't think I need to have this open or closed. Alright, here we go. Let's just fucking do it live. We'll just do it live! Oh, anybody doing anything fun tonight? I am not doing anything fun except for playing video games and drinking alcohol. So, I'm sorry if you... When did I get the fucking super missiles, man? I don't even remember that. Alright, so I got the super missiles. I hope I'm not trashed. I have to drive later. Alright, super missiles. Ay, ay, ay. That's retarded. We can probably bring this down a little bit, right? Crafty Stack sitting like a slouching asshole. Whoa! It's got some nice little touches to this game. Like, you go ahead and you use the super missile, it shakes the entire screen, and enemies fall out of the top, which is kind of cool. That's pretty neat. Alright, so this block needs a super missile. I'll tell you, it's still fucked up the controls here. With the missile selection on the select button. I should probably just put it on the X button. X button is not being used. Okay, so that's a yellow. Those are actually in the first Metroid. We got Malt Patriot saying you could make an MLV tonight, Craft Haystack, you cunt. Probably not. I know so a lot of you are excited about the prospects of Craft Haystack doing a malt liquor video sometime. It's just never gonna happen. Like, you know how it's like the closest that Craft Haystack ever got to making a malt liquor video was he had a dream about it. It's actually documented on YouTube. And I don't know, it was more of a nightmare than anything. Craft Haystack thinks that malt liquor tastes like fucking trash. He thinks that anybody on YouTube who drinks it is a degenerate, unsophisticated. You might as well just be like, you know, living in your parents' basement with your part-time job, sipping that swell on a Monday night because you got Tuesday and Wednesday off, and you got to go back to work for 5 days. Come on, Rick. I feel like I've already done this part before. I think you can get hurt? Secrets here. Yeah, I think we've been here before. I gotta do the chat again. Browser. Okay, wait. No, I don't want that. Don't know how to do this. No, cool. I just erased my fucking... God, I'm an asshole. There we go. Let me go to webcam. Webcam. Oh, why can't I? Oh, I can use it. Oh, hold on. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. This is great. USB 2.0 camera. Oh, that's great. Let's at least get the chat up. Browser. Chat. Should be. There we go. Right? There we go. Game capture. So here's a live chat. Not OBS Studio. We want like 500. Width is like 400. Height is like 700. Sketchy. That's more like it. We're going to copy that one. Copy. We're going to throw it in here. Paste. There we go, bitches. Bitches! That wasn't so hard, was it? No. Probably lost some viewers there. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fucking flying shit how many viewers I have? Alright, good enough. Here we go. Sorry for that extended break. Takes a minute to set things up. So it's about 9:15 out here on the East Coast. Great state of Maine. Getting well into the evening. Alright, we need some energy. Going circles here. Alright, so I drop down. Still have not. Shit. I think I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting your time. Wasting craft beer's time. Malt Patriot. And Malt Patriot and I, like, don't hate each other. There's a certain mutual admiration that Craft Haystack has for those who drink malt liquor in the YTDC. Some of you. Malt Patriot makes good videos. Do not agree with his politics, do not agree with his beverage of choice, which tastes like diarrhea, but he's a civil person, he makes good videos, he's a nice guy. James Montana, on the other hand, is a serious piece of shit now. I joined his live chat last week on his stream. He fucking went after me like absolutely no reason. I went in to his stupid fucking live stream. She was doing basically in the dark with another dude. Heard him and his friend cursing. Said, "Hey, let's watch the language, fellas." The two of them were both like, "Fuck you, Craft Haystack, fuck you." It's like, fuck you for real? Okay. Hear it, you know, for years. I would have thought we were cool with James Montana, but apparently not. Alright, it's fucking ZBs, you know, it's just fucking ZBs. Might actually join James Montana's stream there if he's live. It looked like he was done for the day, but fucking dipshit has no life. After his friend had left, he continued saying a bunch of shit in the comments. I actually, as Craft Haystack has said some nasty things in the past to people who drink malt liquor. James Montana and Craft Haystack have had like a friendly back and forth for years. But, hey! No barking! We had a friendly back and forth for years. I don't really especially enjoy his videos, especially since he's been doing like one every fucking day. not good. God damn it! Am I gonna fall through that floor again? One more time? I don't think there's anything I can do up here. Oh, maybe I can get up there. Yeah, make some fucking... Oh, I've already been up here! God damn it. Patriot says, I don't hate anybody right now. My little brother just died a few weeks ago. Oh, jeez. My condolences, friend. That is just awful. Wow. Just sporadically watching vids right now to get my mind off things. Can't even imagine what that's like, man. I'm very sorry to hear that. A little insight into Kraft's Haystack's life. You know, it's upsetting when you lose a loved one. I don't need to get into this. You're gonna be watching this or whatever. Let's just say that, you know, it's got to be a very difficult thing to be able to get over a family member passing away. Oh, jeez. You could go back and watch some of your videos, man. One of Kraft Haystack's favorite people on YouTube, Matt Zion, who does, I think really just 2 channels, maybe a third because he does a podcast about wrestling. Don't really listen to that podcast, although I should. It's kind of funny. He's actually a pretty funny individual. YouTube personality. Reckless Eating has something like, I think it has like almost 1 million subscribers now, but watching Reckless Eating for about 4 years? No. 5 or 6 years. Matt Zion's hosted it. That is interesting. God damn it! Jesus! Hate to keep going from topic to topic. Maybe you don't even find it that interesting. But last night we had a skunk patrolling around the house. Made it very difficult for us to be able to take 4 dogs outside. So in the end we were just like, fuck it, we're going to sleep. Not even worth trying to deal with. Because as soon as there's actually a skunk on the property, either like all 4 dogs, especially the 2 larger ones, can smell it. And they go fucking nuts. It's not even worth trying to get them to go outside to go to the bathroom because they just can't concentrate and do their business. Paul Patriot says, anyway, enjoy your night cunt. Cheers. You too, man. Have a good one. So yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting here in a little bit because we're coming up on, I don't know, I have my timer set for one of the dogs because they like to take a piss on the carpet whenever they want. Well, not really whenever they want, but it's not our dog, and she does not like staying here. Which, like, whatever. I'm not doing this again! Being a fucking retard. Going around in circles. Alright. Let's get serious. Areas of Brinstar we have not yet visited. Alright, let's go get that power up on the far left. We already have. No, it says that was blue, so we're fucking lucky we're going to be able to get it. No, you can't do it that way. So down. I still feel like this control screen is control scheme is all fucked up. More emails, more pointless emails. You guys get a lot of pointless emails? I mean, I feel like everybody always gets spam, but do you ever get to the point with your emails where you're like, God, like, some of these are, like, reasonably important, but, like, why do we do this email thing in general? Like, it just makes no fucking sense. Work with people who I can't stand it. And you learn this, I'm gonna, whoa, I'm about ready to die. 1 second. Farm here. Let's farm. See if we can farm. Farm? No, no farm. That's not good. Not paying attention there. Work with a bunch of people who are nice enough people, but you know, after a while working on a team, you kind of start reading each other's emails. You get kind of used to the way that you sign things. You know, like, oh, this person uses a lot of exclamation points. This person, you know, forgot to, I think this person always forgets to attach a file that they say that they're attaching in email. But the thing that Crafty Stack cannot stand with his own team is the constant thank you emails. Like, you know, you don't really actually have to say thank you after everything somebody writes to you. You know, they give you something that's really helpful, that really connects the dots from what you're doing. Definitely say, hey, right back and just be like, all right, thank you. If they do something for you, because like my work is like, all it really is just people doing things for each other. Go in here. All right, so Crafty Stack does not, in fact, have to go anywhere, so he is in for the fucking night, and we're gonna get ripping fucking trashed here. All right, we cannot go this way because we do not have the necessary item to progress to the right side of the screen, so we are just gonna farm until we get some help. If you want to play other video games tonight, I don't know if you guys actually really want to watch this shit. I don't know how many fucking... Zero people watching. Well, that's that. That's that, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Let's Plays are just kind of weird because they're like, who even knows if people, like, admit to watching these things? I know that I probably wouldn't want to admit to it, but I do. I watch a fair amount of these every night. Like, not a fair amount of... I don't spend a lot of time watching them. I watch maybe, like, I think one time I watched... so anyways, yeah, Mad Zion. He has Reckless Eating, which has 1 million subscribers, and he has his own Let's Play channel called Zion Mainframe Gaming, which is actually like pretty fun to watch. And he was playing Grand Theft Auto. I think it was, yeah, it must have been Grand Theft Auto 5. And I mean, he streamed it fairly recently, and he played several hours worth of it. But again, it's a game that came out like seriously 5 years ago. And the rig he has for his computer can actually run it with full graphics and everything, which is awesome. But realized after rebuilding this computer that wasn't going to be happening with my computer. We've already been this way. Fuck. Alright, we gotta go down the bottom here. Rebuilding my computer, you know, was able to, I think 2 things that I replaced right away a few weeks ago. Yeah, a few weeks ago. The case. The case was an absolute piece of shit, and I'd had it for like 4. Oh shit! I lived in this house 3 years. Lived in Maine for 4 years. Probably 5 or 6 years. And it's just a total piece of shit, completely filled with dust. You know, whatever. So I just got rid of the case. I gotta pay attention here. got rid of the case, and everything, kept everything else except for. Actually, yeah, I kept everything in there. The only thing that I added to it besides the case was a solid state hard drive, which I'm actually running this Metroid Super Nintendo off of that, and it's kind of cool. But again, you know, it's faster, but I really need a new graphics card, and a new graphics card is probably going to cost me, if I want like a decent one that might run something like Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm going to have to pony up like about $150. It's going to fucking suck. So, I have this stuff right behind here. Still got 0 people watching. Well, isn't that lovely? So yeah. I bet you everybody can see that I'm like in my preview, when they go to their subscriptions, they're like, fucking Crab Tea Stacks playing video games. So who knows, we might actually end this live stream. We'll play it all night. Well, we won't play it all night straight through, but might pause to fuck around with other people's live streams. Other people in the YTDC tend to do a lot of live streaming in the on Friday nights, which is, hey, you know, do what you gotta do. Got a ton of fucking moths outside my office window right now trying to get in. Pew, 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 pew! Pew, 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 pew! Fucking bother trying to zap those bitches. I'm so bad at this game. The control scheme is like totally not good. So actually I own a Game Boy Advance with several games too, so I can play some of those. I'm trying to think of something that you guys might be interested in. There's all these, like, it was kind of cool. Game Boy Advance actually had some pretty cool ports of like some big games. Like, check out the Street Fighter 2 port. It's actually pretty good for what it was, you know, 15 years ago. God, I think it's even more than 15 years ago. The DS came around in 2004. Alright, I gotta tie one on here in a minute. Finish this beer. Take the dogs out for the night. And then, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna get drunk. Maybe, you know, smoke a little reefer off camera. Really, I don't think there are any rules for people on YouTube who want to use marijuana. Certainly no rules for drinking. That's well established. Fucking YTDC wouldn't be around if YouTube didn't allow that. But so like video game streams like Twitch don't like the abuse of alcohol, so they don't like they'll actually allow chugs, which I would consider the abuse of alcohol, but I don't know. Actually, I don't think they actually have any hard rules for alcohol drinking on Twitch. But if you start getting a little too out of control, like doing shots and stuff, is when they can actually come after you. And they also don't like it when you use like smoke bongs and stuff, which is, you know, it's reasonable. YouTube is a, here I'm saying like the F word, Crab Tea Stack using the F word. YouTube is really kind of meant to be a semi-friendly, family-friendly place. But it's also kind of weird. It's like YouTube is good, but like these live streams, man, I don't know how they get them under control. Like, of course, like they don't want any pornography or anything inappropriate or anything like that. God, it is a little dark webby, you know? It's kind of a little seedy. Kind of how I felt like trying Uber for the first time with people some people in the YTDC. Hey. There's a fair amount of tracking in the YTDC, but actually, you know what? If I can't progress in this area, I'm gonna fucking go back and bore the shit out of all of you, I'm sure. So a lot of the professional Let's Players, the ones that actually do like legit walkthroughs of games, play the game the first once as kind of like a research type thing, and then they'll go ahead and come on. There we go. They'll go ahead and they'll play the game through once just so they know what the fuck they're doing. I, of course, have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. This is a live chat. Nobody's pretty fucking quiet out there. I'm sure there's a bunch of people who have been watching at this point who do not like Craft Haystack, which is fine with him. You sucking life for me, you son of a bitch! He's gonna kill me. He's gonna fucking kill me. That's fucking lovely. Fuck it. I haven't saved my game in a while, so you gotta remember to save your fucking game. So we got the dogs barking downstairs and probably God knows what. Probably nothing big, because they'd really, honestly, fucking go game shit if it was a skunk or something like that, so we know that's not that. But our luck's gonna run out here pretty soon. Craft Haystack does not drink this swill. Ugh. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yeast is good for you. Jam session is like small batch, kind of. Oh man, we don't even have the fucking golf ball. That's not good. Whoa, we don't have that energy tank either. God damn, it sucks. I wonder what it would take just to load the game. Just reset and like load the game. That would be really something. So we already have this. That's awesome. We just wasted our time. Wasted some health. That's cool. Go outside and before we get too much into this, Craft Haystack's gonna take a whiz. Gonna pack his vaporizer. Emails from Alright, Craft Haystack, we'll be right back, folks. Will not be insulted if you leave him. Oh, we are back. All right. Craft Haystack got some more craft beer. He is going to be drinking a little something something. Lagunitas Brewing Company out of California. Not Maine beer, but absolutely delicious and does pack a kick. 7.5% ABV. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. Who's your craft beer chairman? Craft Haystack. Anyways, took a break. Took the dogs outside. No skunks, which is good. Excuse me. Go ahead. Position that there. No skunks outside. Nothing really going on outside. Can smell some wood smoke in the air. Those of you that say that Maine is a quote-unquote shithole, well, it's not really. It's actually pretty beautiful, especially right now. So that's fucking laughable. Anyways, got 0 people watching. Well, I scared everybody off, apparently. So we'll go ahead, continue on. Super Metroid. I think we're heading in the right direction, right? No, we gotta get the fuck out of here. God damn it. We have to get down to Brinstar. You know, it's so fucking disheartening. Do we have the morph ball? Where's the fucking bombs, man? And all I get was fucking... Did I get shit? Did I even get anything? Oh, it was the map. Never mind. Terrible memory. Let's say how many videos. Well, I mean, it does like a live stream health thing, which is kind of cool. Live stream checklist. Add stream info, go live. Seeing what all the other options are here. Some great YouTube tutorials that actually do a pretty cool job of like setting up or showing you like how to set the stuff up. I mean, this OBS software, man, this seems like an actual blast to like actually go live and do all this stuff sometimes or whatever. I might actually throw them a couple shekels if they're doing like a GoFundMe or, you know, Patreon or something like that. It'd be actually pretty fun. We're gonna die. I feel like, I think we've already been here, man. We've already. All right, so we. So we go down to Brinstar, or what are we doing here? Okay, so this is where Mother Brain got killed. Oh boy, I can't believe we came. I'm not doing this all over again like a dick. Wait, are we in Brins criteria? Do I have to kill that fucking plant again? I feel like we haven't saved since then. Tell you what. I feel like I'm burnt out. We gotta do a proper save here. It's okay if you die. You can always come back again. Alright, let's fucking do this proper. Let's not be a fucking dipshit. It seems like that was forever ago. Alright, here we go. Going loosen up the mask a little bit. Beep boop, beep boop. Yeah. I feel like we can get 60 frames per second here. Come on. He's good. Maintain aspect ratio. Well, maybe there aren't 60 frames per second available. Show the frame rate. Oh, you do Game Genie here? No cheating! Alright, let's try this again. I think we can do it. Pieces of shit. Scumbags. Shit dude necks. Be-doo, 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 be-doo. 0 people watching. Fuck it. I'm doing this for posterity. It's like, I can't even imagine, like, it's so crazy to think that, like, people do this for, like, 6 hours at a time, and then they, like, log off, and then YouTube posts their video and keeps it for years and years and years, and then just builds, like, the amount of space that YouTube actually has with their servers, fucking mind-boggling. Like I said, I paid about $100 for a solid-state hard drive, which is an essential thing for anybody who wants to have a computer that functions correctly and that doesn't take forever to boot up Windows. 500 megabytes, or gigabytes, which is not a lot. Not a lot. In fact, a regular hard drive for 2 terabytes or whatever is like, I don't know, it's got to be like $100, the same price. But, you know, it is worth it to have a solid-state hard drive. Because like I said, Windows boots up like boom. Windows 10 boots up crazy fast. Everything else seems to run like really, really fast. You know, it's not the overall contributor to like really fast machine. You gotta have a decent amount of RAM. Like I said before, whatever, you gotta have a decent graphics card, which I have an outdated one. It's one that, yeah, we're able to play Super Metroid and stuff, but I could play like Skyrim with the settings all the way up. The game's like 7 years old now, though, you know. It's a great game. Skyrim probably, yeah, I would say probably top 10 games of all time. I mean, yeah, I'd say if it's in the top 10, it's probably number 10. You know, Skyrim's really good, but it's, you know, once you kind of get over the whole, like, there's some really cool moments, like when you kill dragons and stuff or whatever, like, you'll never be able to, you know, you won't even get over that, because, like, the combat for that is, like, so fun. It's a really, it's just a really, like, fun game. Like, there's, like, something new that happens, like, in every possible moment for, like, maybe the first, like, 10 hours of the game. And after that, like, things start to get kind of the same. And, you know, I don't know. I think, you know, people might have given them some feedback after seeing, Oblivion, or after playing Oblivion. There we go. Get the fucking save it after this. Oh, we gotta kill this bastard again. So you guys all get to enjoy this all over again. Looks like I did this like an eternity ago. seems like any boss or most mini bosses, you actually will get like a load of health afterwards, which is nice. Oh, this game itself, or whatever, you can tell they took every aspect of it that they felt could make it so that like things like either broke down or you know, became like not fun, and they just figured like, hey, this part of the game just became not fun. What can we do to make it more fun? Fucking did something. Seems like the key to Nintendo games, or at least the games that Nintendo either developed or put their stamp of approval on, like they actually there we go, they actually, I mean, most Nintendo games, like themselves or whatever, like, I mean, are really fun. Nintendo really never made like a misstep where they were like, oh shit, like we just created a game that's not fun. There's only a few games or whatever that kind of fit that mold. But for the most part, like their key to the success or whatever is like finding something interesting to insert in a game once it starts to become like not that fun, you know. Pretty fucking loud. I'm so sure this needs to be so goddamn loud. Alright, not that bad. So yeah, I mean like Nintendo like always used to insert like things in games that was like kind of like once things started to kind of slow down and get repetitive, because it's very easy to like take a game like Super Mario Brothers and you're like, wow, all right, we get it. There's really not much. I'm talking about Mario, the first one. Like, there's really not much else that we can do to build upon this or whatever. Like, we have a bunch of enemies, and we can like increase the difficulty by putting like a bunch of the harder enemies near the end, or we can like put a bunch of like really tricky jumps there. But like oftentimes what that leads to is just like overall frustration, and just like it just feels like the game is kind of cheap. Not that Super Mario Brothers 1 is cheap, it's just, I don't know, like, there we go, energy tank. Mario Brothers isn't cheap, it's just, I don't know. It's a fun game, it's a classic game, you know, I don't know. You gotta look at video games as like, alright, well some were good and some were obviously like not so good. But like games like Super Mario Brothers, like, well, I'm really never gonna go back to playing that ever again. Like I can kind of understand like the importance of it. And really, like, I mean, overall, I mean, I would rather play Super Mario Brothers than like something like fucking Atari. Atari kind of sucks. Like there's nothing in me that's like, oh, I should just like, because like at this point, whoever owns all of those Atari games or whatever, like, is probably not going to care if you download an emulator and download every Atari game and play it on it. Nobody gives a shit. It'd have to be the most petty of overall companies that own those properties or whatever to start prosecuting those who play them or download them or supply them. I mean, it's just fucking stupid. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I was gonna say, I think maybe, I thought maybe that I had another controller setup issue. Alright, so we have not been here. Ren Star's down here. Is there any place up here that we have not been to? So I'm assuming, let's just save that for later. that like I can't get over. I feel like some people, you know, it's easy for people out there on YouTube or on Reddit or you know in the comments anywhere anywhere to go ahead and deride something for being antiquated or you know they're unable to see how it was like ahead of its time. And so they just like say a bunch of shitty comments like, oh, the game is so fucking old, or like, you know, like stuff that failed in the video game, in the history of video games. Like, let's say like Sega 32X, which was an add-on to the Sega Genesis. That was just to add like polygonal graphics, very, very rudimentary, but better than what the Super Nintendo was actually capable of at the time. And it was an add-on, and people derided it, and like, yeah, okay, well maybe it wasn't that, you know, maybe it wasn't really like a huge seller. Maybe like a lot of the games were not really very good. Some of them were good. But overall, people like they take game systems like that actually just went nowhere. Like 32X was around for 6 months and it was gone. What an idea to actually come up with a component that you could actually add to an existing console to kind of like lengthen its lifespan. I mean, it was kind of like one of those things. I don't think it had ever really been tried before, but Sega went ahead and gave it a shot. And it's only in those instances that I think that we have to like think about overall history, that when people go ahead and they try something new. Think about it this way. Somebody goes ahead and they try something new and they fail. Well, they can be laughed at, you know, they can be looked at as you know, failure, not very smart, you know, what have you. Did we go in that one? No, we did not. Pink we've been in, blue we have not been in. God damn it, those things are like invincible too. Yeah! Jumping is hard! There we go. Hit! Still got 0 people watching. This is... shit. That leads into my other thing too, so... something like the Sega 32X was not like a success. No. Okay. Like boo-hoo-hoo. No, we cannot. We have to be faster than that. But we get a missile, which is nice. The Sega 32X extended the lifespan, and it's something that Sega went ahead and they took a shot with. So that's in the annals of history as maybe probably a failure. But not as big of a failure as Nintendo's Virtual Boy. That game, I mean, there was probably only 5 games released for it. It was like a monitor, like a goggles that you had to place on a table and then play it that way. And you know, like people like complain like, oh, you know, fucking Virtual Boy was a failure because people started getting sick when they played it. They got dizzy. Well, those people were fucking pussies anyways. I mean, like, come on. Like, yeah, like, it's just like a cheap complaint. Craft Haystack gets it. But, like, I don't know. I just think that there's other things to remember the Virtual Boy as. Like, well, they didn't really have a good supply of many games. And also the hardware was, like, kind of crazy. Like, I don't think they were going to get a whole lot of third-party companies to go ahead and develop games exclusively for that game system because, like, yeah, it did, like, vector graphics. I mean, it might have been even more powerful than the SNES, but 2 colors? I don't know. But, I mean, it was something that Nintendo went ahead and they took a shot with. And even though it wasn't successful, I don't know, it seems like it was probably worth trying, at least, or whatever. The point is, if you don't take a shot, if you don't If you don't cash in all your chips, you're never going to actually find true success. And that's for any game company, for any person who invents anything, for anybody who writes a book, for anybody who writes a fucking movie script. Like, they're never gonna fucking publish your movie unless you fucking try to put it out there. And I think we're probably at the point where we were before, but I don't want to fucking do that plant thing anymore. I feel like I'm not... I feel like the controls are like no good. Like, I want to be able to switch. Now I'm already getting used to it though, so like, should I just switch my controls to missile switch on the X button instead of the select button? I'm already fucking hitting the select button. Craft haystack. Do we really pause? That's not good. Bam, 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 bam. Game capture. Let's see how. That's not good. Nobody bothered to tell me that this is fucking frozen? Oh, here we go. Sorry, everybody, I'm in Brinstar. Not that anybody gave a shit. Still trying to get used to this, folks. So, leads into this kind of thing where it's like, alright, looking at my timer here, I got 0 viewers. It's hard to feel sorry for yourself in a Let's Play with 0 viewers because you're actually having a fun time. You're recording something, and you're drinking, and you're overall just like you're playing a video game on a Friday night. Who gives a shit, man? The only thing that sucks is that it's fucking 10 o'clock. Usually I like to be like half in the bag by like the latest 9 o'clock, because then like I can sit back and be drunk and, you know, sip on some beer, maybe some light beer even. I don't think I have any light beer left. Actually, I should go see if I have any natty lights. Those in the freezer. Actually, I might have drank everything. I drank a lot. I like to sit back, fucking smoke, use the vaporizer, watch some fucking TV shows, which is nice. I should probably save, even though we're not really using the save. Fuck, we gotta come back in and come back. We're using like the, this would be considered like a hard save. There's a soft save option on this program. Man, everybody must be in like another fucking like stream tonight or something. Yikes. It might be fun to start a Google Hangout tonight. I don't know. It's hard because, like, you know, the Metal Pedo Man made Google Hangouts like not that fun. And with him, he brought a lot of fucking trash, doxers, and people overall who are just like ruining everybody's time. And like, granted, like it was like, you know, like, it's so weird to think of like the whole Metal Flag Man flagging Craft Haystack 2 years ago. But again, like, Craft Haystack looks back on his life and he's just like, fuck, man, like, yeah, those fucking dogs. Hold on. Oh, let's see if we can attract a few viewers this way. Oh, look at that. What you doing, huh? You say hi to everybody? You say hi to everybody? Good dog. This is like the only dog that in the house that won't freak out if something happens. I mean, she will go ahead and bark, but the other three are fucking douchebags, man. You hear that one downstairs? What an asshole. Anyways. Yeah. So that's that. You wanna go play with them? Huh? There you go, dogs. Nice dog. What a nice dog. God, I did not want to do this again. God damn. Dogs are so loud and annoying. Can't blow those things up. Launched a missile into his mouth. Oh, you're so annoying. Hey! Not really gonna talk during this. Well, I'm starting to get used to the whole idea of talking while you're playing video games. It's kind of nice. Ooh. Direct hit. A little something something is good drinking. Delish. Oh boy, here we go. This is where things start to get a little intense. Fuck, is this not bigger? It's like something got reset. Throw off my rhythm here. So this is still considered a mini boss. We haven't gotten any bosses yet. I don't know. I'm still willing to go ahead. Like, okay. Alright, we'll continue the genius of invention conversation after this is over. Come on. Fuck. Did not want that to happen. Yeah, like one more hit and I'm probably dead. One more missile and he's dead. Good boy. Here we go. He's dead. God. I remember that being so much easier when I was like a teenager playing this game. Oh, you piece of shit. I'm gonna get every single health. So as soon as we get up here, we are fucking saving this game. Alright, we're gonna farm a little bit. Get some missiles back. Shit. Get my phone out. And the chat is not like loading either. You were a little looker in the old days. I've had like one album in my head the entire fucking week. That is not updated. What the fuck, man? Reload? Yeah, there we go. Reload the page. Yeah, I've had one album in my entire, like in my head the entire fucking week, and it's just been like, I don't know, it's been awesome. Live chat, there we go. Cunt. This is called a cunt. I don't know what the fuck those dogs are barking at. They'll fuck themselves. So annoying. Yeah, so I guess it's not gonna display. It says live chat. Is this truly the live chat? We're gonna go 700 on this. Yeah, so yeah, that's good enough, I guess. What if I've already stopped streaming? I don't know it yet. Hold on a second. So I have 0 people watching. Enable live chat. Pop out chat. Here we go. I think this is the reason why. Live chat. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. It's still like not showing like. Jesus Christ. I gotta make sure those dogs didn't break through a window or something. Fucking do it. Dog is such a bastard. 500 and then 700. Damn those dogs. Popped out the chat. Live chat. I don't know why the live chat is like so lousy, man. Browser. It's like stuck, or it doesn't like allow. I don't understand that. Either way, I can go ahead and remove it. You guys can see what the chat's happening in the chats. Chatties. See what's happening in the chatties. You know, you don't have to like call Craft Haystack a cunt just because, you know, he drinks craft beer. It's more flavorful than the shit that you pieces of garbage drink. Man, in 2 hours we have like done absolutely nothing on this fucking game. Here we go. Fall down. Wee! Wee! Fuck. See? Oh my god, dude. Thing is like ridiculous sometimes. Could have sworn I didn't delete that. That would have been really stupid. Boop boop beep beep boop beep boop. Boop boop beep. Alright, next time I do this, everybody, things will be a little bit more professional, okay? Sorry about this. Unprofessional tonight. Yeah, I think most of this is just like breaks and like, well, most of it's gameplay. The other parts were just me goofing around on this. Don't get stuck between these two pipes! Ah! Then you won't get killed! I'm not even dealing with those fuckers. So Craft Haystack is starting to feel pretty good. It does give Craft Haystack a little bit of FOMO, thinking about all the other people who might be having fun chats, Google Hangouts, fun things happening. Oh! Well, Craft Beer Pour seems like he goes live every Friday, which it might be fun if he's doing a hangout. Craft Haystack could make his first appearance, maybe? Who knows? We all know that Craft Beer Pours was instrumental in the Metal Flag Man getting caught. Well, he wasn't, I mean, well, getting caught on YouTube, but... yeah. You know, Fear puts out good videos, aka 40 Ounce Fear. But his videos these days of talking about Metal Pedo Man, like, come on, like, he's like, they're ready to go ahead and wait for, like, some sort of, like, proof or evidence or a verdict for his court case as to, like, whether or not he actually did it. I mean, it's fairly obvious that the motherfucker did it, right? I mean, let me full screen this. Because, like, why would it be, why would he not have done it? Like, just makes some sense. God, the software is so fucking good. Even though it does have a couple of things I don't like about it. But I also want to try and get this to like 60 frames per second. I think it would look awesome if we could get that. I think it's to show that, like, blur, because, like, Super Nintendo has... Are we just going in fucking circles again? Yes. Yes, we are. Fucking retarded. Alright, we gotta go down. Speaking of which, my brother sent me a text today saying that he noticed that, well, the bands The Offspring and 311 are going on tour together. Craft Haystack, of course, can't speak to the music for either one of them because he doesn't listen to them, because they hurt his precious ears. The Offspring did a cover of 311's Down, and 311 did a cover of The Offspring's Self-Esteem, which is kind of a cool idea. But they also took, like, probably their two biggest hits and did versions of the song. And I'm not interested in hearing 311's version. Like, 311's version, I don't give a shit about 311. Oh! We almost ran over a dog here. Alright? Sorry, baby. Sorry, pup. As much as I hate the phrase live TV, folks, live TV. We got Crisco 3D saying, no mercy for the madman. Would he have the same mercy for others? Nah, of course not. So, it's that whole thing. Go. You gotta go. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. Metal Pedo Man, it's interesting because that piece of shit obviously would not have done anything. He would have, if this had happened to, like, somebody like Ted Barris, or like the Weasel, or even Craft Haystack, who was on Metal Pedo Man's radar for a while. He wouldn't have shown any sort of mercy. Like, he would have done video upon video. Like, imagine if Shoe Nice had, like, been convicted of this. Like, that's all the fucking videos that the Metal Pedo Man would be putting out right now. Would be, oh, a Teletubby, you know, touches kids or whatever. Well, he's probably already done videos like that, but what if we actually had like a thing that happened to Shoe Nice? He would have fucking, he wouldn't have done any, he wouldn't have shown them any sort of, like, leniency or, it's terrible. That's why the Metal Man, he just deserves what's coming to him. And we were talking about Fear's video yesterday, basically saying, like, oh, I hope the Metal Madman didn't do this, because yes, well, it would be unfortunate if you know, he had done this and, fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get killed by those stupid fucking, dude, I'm fucking dead. I might as well just die right now. Metal Man would have, he wouldn't have done any, he wouldn't have shown anybody any sort of mercy. Crisco 3D says, the hell with the madman, if he's guilty, he deserves everything thrown at him. Yeah, obviously. I don't want to die! I have three health left. That's awesome. We're gonna be cheap here and shit stack of the great state of Maine says fishing 40 ounce. What's fishing 40 ounce? You turned against crap haystack. At least we got the great state of Maine down. Great state of Maine is amazing. Proudly display the flag in the background here. We need to get our energy up here. Cozy on out of here, alright? Oh, fuck. Ah, penis! All that progress is lost. I can't fucking get back either. That sucks. Ah! Yeah, Fisher 40 Ounce says playing some Metroid. You know it! Metroid is fucking awesome. If I had Metroid Prime, I'd be playing that, actually. Metroid Prime was a very authentic and what's the word? It was a true successor to all the Metroid games that had come prior. I think that like the last Metroid games that had come before it were like Metroid Fusion, which I actually have. Metroid Fusion's awesome. Alright, we got our health up a little bit, but we can't go back, so. Yeah, super missile! Super fucking missile, man. Yeah. Oh, it's such a good game. Once I finally fucking figured out like what to do, we gotta save this bitch up. No, do not load the game. I've done that before. Use an emulator for a game that you actually own, and use the soft save for you just like save a state. And I used to hit load instead of save. That was fucking awesome. Go ahead and go back and do everything all over again. Emulators are pretty fucking awesome, and you really can't go wrong with the Super Nintendo emulator because there's so many fucking good Super Nintendo games out there. Cannot get up there. So where am I? Still in Brinstar? So Meridia is like, I think that's like lava. So we're getting close to like what would be considered like, I don't know, the core of the planet, which is obviously hot, has magma, it's like volcanic. I think there are some, there's some rooms that you actually start dying until you get like a separate suit. Oh fuck. Not this again. We're not fucking doing this again. Alright. See if that... Oh boy. Fucking retarded, man. This is like a... I think we can only add a super bomb. So those icons indicate that you have to use a super bomb. We do not have a super bomb yet. Can we do anything here? No, we cannot. So, this is like a dead end, folks. Pieces of shit. Go fuck yourselves. Yeah, this is a dead end. So we'll go back, we'll do something that we haven't done yet. Like your mom. Pew, 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 pew! Pew, 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 pew! Shoot, shoot! Shooting is cool! That's the only way you can really... you can fucking go along the bottom, I think, but... Oh man, we're like back to this part where I know what's coming. Ah, fuck, we're stuck, man. forget what we're supposed to do here. We are in fact stuck. Alright, so we gotta go up. There's no way up, because I can't reach that fucking ledge. Maybe if there's, you do the double, oh, there's gotta be a double. There we go. Cocksucking. I think it's actually preventing me from going up. Yeah, you piece of shit. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that. So what the fuck am I supposed to do down here? God damn it. Tying one on, you bitches. I'd stay up until like, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of good right now. I'd stay up until like maybe 2, 3 in the morning. Not doing this shit, of course, but... Yeah, we got 3 fucking people watching. Fantastic. Anyways, so there was a point that I was going to make earlier about, alright, so like, the Virtual Boy failed, and then the, before that, the 32X failed, but there's like a whole, like, if you have ever, like, you should go on Google and just type in failed video game systems and just see what comes up, because there is just like this obscene amount. I think actually maybe we can get through here. We cannot. We're stuck. Fucking sucks. Secrets? Secret I don't know about. Fucking I have to pull up a walkthrough or whatever. Man, ass fucking hurts. God damn it, man. Alright, we gotta figure out what to do here, and then we'll fucking... This is fucking retarded! There's gotta be something we can do here, right? Damn it. Oh, yeah, shit. Fucking, I'm so stupid, man. Maybe lay some fucking bombs down. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Anyways. Look up all the failed video game systems that actually came out. Like, they were like all trying to like compete with Nintendo, and they were trying to do their own thing. And I mean, yeah, it's funny. It's funny to actually go through all of them and see like how many actually failed within like fucking face planted as soon as they came out. But let's not lose sight of the fact, like I said, if you don't try to do something, then you're never going to be successful, because nobody is successful at what they do, like that piece of shit Steel Worldwide. Nobody like him is successful like right off the bat. Like, he came up with an idea which was admittedly pretty smart, even though the choice of drink in his videos is actually pretty disgusting. But let's not lose sight of the fact that he's got a few thousand subscribers, and he didn't get that. He didn't do that just by like doing one video and then having it be like really popular. I mean, yeah, there's like some factors of like, all right, well, he was part of like the original 40-ounce community or like whatever. One of the first people on YouTube to actually go ahead and do that stuff. Coming up here, actually, which is kind of crazy. Going down the elevator shaft. Shaft. Alright, so we're cruising here. It's so cool of the game because it's like, hey, you're stuck. You got to do something. You better try something. Try bombing all the walls that you can. Bombs come into play again. Fuck. Actually, I don't even think I can get through there, anyways. Let's try it, folks. We're gonna run. We're gonna run. Well, we can't run that fast. And fuck, we're stuck. So now what do you do? Ba-boom. Go back this way. God. Mask hurts my nose and it makes my nose itch. Which sucks. So yeah, as you can see, my health was just going down. That's awesome. So I cannot go into that room until I get the, I think it's the Varia suit. I don't know what it's called. But it'll allow me to actually like enter areas or whatever where it's hot. Where it's hot. So it does lead me into talking about people like Steel Worldwide who are successful, or at least successful in his own head, with, you know, however many thousands YouTube subscribers that he actually has. Like, okay, awesome. He did something great. We can go ahead and admit that. But the sole fact that he did that doesn't mean that he's like putting out like watchable content anymore. Once in a while it's fun to like pull up one of his recent videos and see what he says. Otherwise it's just like so fucking boring. It's like, alright, I'm fast forwarding to the part where you're actually talking rather than, you know, playing your shitty rap music. Some of his rap music isn't shitty. Alright, cool. We got the high jump boots. So this actually means we can jump higher. Man, all out of booze. I'm gonna go get another beer. And take a whiz. I will be right back in 2 minutes. Beep boop beep boop. Boop boop beep. Oh. to go ahead, give you folks a special treat. Yes, Craft Haystack is not drinking craft beer right now. Oh, that would be so cool if we could just like. There is like one part in the game where you like become a. You put yourself in as a ball, and like the statue actually walks you underwater somewhere that you can't get to. Oh, there you go. Right. Because I am in fact retarded. So yeah, Craft Haystack drinking a Coors Banquet. Big fucking deal. Yeah! Missiles! I got some rockets! Oh. So like, every so often, since I do own Super Metroid on Super Nintendo, I can go ahead and I can download the emulator. And I can download the game for it anytime I want, because I do in fact own it. Nintendo cannot come get me, you know? Oh, is this like a secret room? Oh, might as well save. Every so often, like, I think, like, I'll go ahead and I'll just, like, delete the SNES emulator that I have, because I'm just, like, I'm not interested in playing video games at that point. I do not want these motherfuckers. Yeah, you cocksucker. Fuck you. Oh, you know what? I think we can get through here. I think we need the boots. Yep. So there's a part where we need the speed boots that will let us speed right through this. We don't even have the fucking map for this area, do we? Yeah, we're just Norfair, we're just making it up as we go along, apparently. It's hard to believe that we're actually done with this stage. I feel like we're not done with, Brinstar. Who knows? Yeah, guys, there were people watching, that's awesome. Yeah, up to 3 people that were watching before. That's like... I wonder if like my dog brought them in. Go this way? I think we can. Yeah, we're retarded. No, now we can actually go to the one place that we had trouble going to. I just wanted to check to see this, and that's the place that we need the speed boots for. So there's 2 areas down here that we need the speed boots for. We're not ready for that yet, but we'll go ahead and we'll use the high jump boots to jump up on that ledge that we couldn't jump on before. So anyways, yeah, Steel Worldwide, he's still a piece of shit, but he's successful, like I said, by a certain margin of what he does. There aren't many people in the YTDC that actually have the viewership that he does, except for like the people who came in and started being in the YTDC, like Ted Barris. And he wanted to like do like malt liquor videos and stuff, but like that piece of shit was such a depressed asshole. Unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, when people say things like, hey, Liquid All-Star, you weren't successful at, ooh, we have 2 places to go. You weren't successful at doing malt liquor videos, so you decided to take up on like this, started doing like the YTDC podcast. And it's just kind of like, don't have. Wait a second, that was supposed to give us. Okay, yeah, it did give us help. The YTDC podcast was supposed to be a success. Why wasn't it a success? And it's like, well, I didn't realize it was not a success because I had fun doing a hangout when we were able to do it, and it was kind of fun at the time. I think we need the fucking ice beam. We're fucking fucked again, man. It's trapped again? So like, yeah, people want to say like, oh, like the YTDC podcast was not successful, but like in truth and actuality, like I love actually putting this out there because I don't think anybody's gonna fucking pull this up out of YouTube or whatever ever. And nobody's watching anyways. So like, it's not like, come on, dude. How the fuck did we do this before? There we go. You know, the YTDC podcast, it's actually still fun for me to actually go, like, I'm probably the only one who does it, but I go back and I watch those old episodes, especially the one where we had OD'd and Metroid Madman, who are two people from the YTDC that, you know, you can go ahead and you can dispute as to, like, whether or not, like, they were in it for the long haul. Not really, because neither one of them do YouTube videos anymore, but that was a really fun podcast, and it's stuff like that where I just like to like pull it up and like watch it, and I'm just like, damn, that was fucking crazy how we like had you know, like Bitter Poet Man actually gave a shit or whatever about like being on the podcast and that. And I actually don't think we ever got around. God damn it, we're fucking stuck again. I don't think we ever got around to uploading that episode. I still have it on my hard drive somewhere, so, and it's obviously in the Liquid All Star YouTube account somewhere. You have to pop something. God damn it. Unfortunately, I don't think this is it. I guess maybe it is. It forces, like, this game is so good because it just forces you to, like, look for secrets, you know? I think we're fucked here, too. Can we do anything here? Yeah, alright. Oh, this game is too much sometimes, you know? Alright, so we can't go through there. Fucking suspected that. Yeah, you can do this, like, bomb jump thing. It's kinda cool. Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. Hey. Can you do anything down here? I don't think we can. So that's so weird that it like let us into that area. So I can't get stuck here because that would really suck if there's gonna be some way to get out of here. I am stuck. Oh, we'll let you farm. Alright. So we just gotta get a super missile from these cunts. But yeah, I still finally like go back to the YTD's podcast. And, like, you know, people want to laugh at it and think that it was funny, and like, you know, certain people that don't want to be involved with it anymore. I would actually like bring it back to talk about people and talk about the state of the YTDC. If anybody actually out there was interested in it. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, like the people who used to be interested in doing it, probably not so interested anymore. But I am. I mean, I think there's still plenty of stuff in the YTDC to talk about. There's people's videos, and like, you know, it just goes to show that, like, if somebody, like, this is the reason that the YTDC podcast not really too concerned about the YTDC podcast not being around anymore, and it's been some years since we actually filmed an episode or recorded an episode, what have you. But I guess maybe like my internet is working. I wonder if this has got to still be recording, right? That was the old me. Yeah, we're good. Still going. So, who's actually out there tonight? Alright, so Craft Beer Force is online. Might actually join after this. So we'll go ahead, we'll play a little bit more of the game. Who else is online? Well, it seems like it's about it. Pretty quiet out there tonight. Nobody in the YTDC doing anything. Wait a second. Did I just see what I thought I saw? No. No. That is not what happened. So yeah, I mean, like, I would actually, like, be, like, okay with doing the YTDC podcast again if that were the case. But I'm just not, like, I don't know, like, to me, like, the idea of absolute and total success with something isn't even a factor. Like, I just don't, like, I don't care about the success part of the whole thing. I don't even care if people watched it or not. The thing that you finally get used to after with YouTube, and it takes a while, is you actually, like, start realizing or whatever that you do it only when you find it fun. And that could probably explain, like, a lapse with the Craft Haystack videos over the past year or so. The videos themselves just didn't become very fun for me, and I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was. It didn't seem. There were other things or whatever in my life to go ahead and start doing. Be right back. Alright, bitches, let's get back into it. We're gonna beat this game tonight. A lot of stops. I totally already forgot where I am. Hot room. Son of a bitch, man. Right, we can bomb this, yes. Alright. Fucking stupid is what's going on here. Can't go in there either. And even when I could or whatever, like, still can't get past that green missile area. Fuck you. This game is not that hard. So, like, what the fuck do we do now? Already been here. Did we bomb the... It'd be really weird if... I think there's got to be something that we can do in here. Beep boop, beep boop. Should be able to bomb this wall, I think. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Right? Like, sit in this dude's... Oh, that would be so cool if that was what happened. Already forgot that that's not what happens. Fucker. Fuck you. So now what do I fucking do here? That Crap Beer Pours is still live. I might join their live stream. Ew. No, fucker. Suck my dick. Jesus Christ. I'm all out of ideas. I'm just gonna like run around this entire thing or whatever and just be like, I fucking know what I'm doing. Anyway, so whoever's watching right now, you missed a whole rant about like why I don't give a shit if like people don't consider the YTDC podcast successful. I can reiterate that a little bit. I just don't give a shit because, and I like, you know, some people are just like, oh, I don't give a shit, but they actually do care. I really, truly don't care. Maybe this is it. Yeah. Fuck. Shit. I have to run. Get in there. I think I have to run. I don't care because it was a fun time, and it was like those videos are still available, and you can watch them, and it was fun to record them, and it's still fun to watch them. And I got to talk to people in the YTDC that were really fun to talk to, and sorry, just don't really give a shit if you don't like that. Because like, you know, like nothing in this fucking community means that you actually have to be successful at something. There's so many people in this community or whatever, like, that are like such niche entertainment that get absolutely no views, but there are like a certain subsect of people out there or whatever who I push them over and are just like, dude, this guy is like actually really pretty good, you know? It's just the way that it happens sometimes, and I think people lose sight of the fact or whatever that like just because you do something on YouTube and you don't get a ton of views and you don't do any more videos of that series or whatever doesn't necessarily mean that it's a failure. Like, I don't know. It's like when people say like it's weird because like they've been saying that for like 2 or 3 years now. Just don't give a shit. Don't give a shit about people saying that Liquid All-Star is dead or like, you know, that was a failure as well. Do I shoot up here now? Like, none of that, like, you get to a certain point in your life and you just kind of start figuring these things out, you know? Like, you understand that, like, you shouldn't feel bad about yourself because, like, in a lot of ways, like, sometimes I just, like, go out, this is going to be kind of existential, but I go outside of my house at night, great state of Maine, and I look at the stars and I'm just like, wow, like, I fucking, like, live here and, like, you know, I'm, you know, probably halfway, let's be honest, folks, probably halfway through my life right now, which is kind of crazy. I decided to spend 3 hours of what's left playing Super Metroid for Super Nintendo. But as it is, I'm probably gonna have to fucking give up for now. Totally fucking forget what to do. It would be nice if I could shoot like one of those things up there and like, sorry, one of those blocks up there, and it would give me like a. Can you stand on these things? Yeah, folks, I think I'm gonna tap out for now. Anyways, I might get back on later and play like a different game. But I want this still to be like a continuing series, like whether or not it's successful or anybody gives a shit or people care about it. I just don't care. Like, I just don't fucking care anymore. That's why I kind of hope that these like okay, well, like Craft Haystack, now he's playing video games. He's trying to find something that works so it'll get him channel views. No, I just have like always. I mean, for years now, I've watched Let's Play videos, and I know that my computer can't run, you know, current games, so it'll be interesting if people will watch, but I don't really care, because Super Metroid, like, the games themselves are classic that they, oh shit, there we go, now we're back on. God, I'm so stupid, so fucking retarded that one block stands between you and being able to finish the rest of the game. Like, what? Like, this makes no sense. Drink only Coors Light when you're not drinking craft beer. Oh, this game is so fucking gay sometimes. Thank God, man. So the Spazer, actually probably not what I fucking want. I mean, that's cool and everything, it gives you like 3 beams, but like, not exactly what I need. Oh well. Alright. Play a little bit longer and then we're gonna tab out here. Hope you guys enjoyed this, even though like only a select few watched it. Who gives a fuck? Ah! That certainly felt like a bug got up in the mask. Weird feeling that is. Phaser actually is like a decent upgrade, but doesn't really help us. I don't want to be captured. kill those fucking things. Maybe? Probably not. I seem to remember that you can't. I need the fucking power bomb. Where the fuck is the power bomb? Video game. Such good, like, music is like so good, and I know there's probably like a really well done like symphonic version of the soundtrack that's like licensed by Nintendo, and they put their seal of approval on it. Just haven't found it yet. Okay, so alright, so we can maybe it's we can't do. Alright. Get up there, man. Wish I hadn't jumped down here. God damn it! Don't know what to do. You know, it'd be nice if like the people who are watching or whatever, like maybe if there was like somebody that joined or whatever, like they could just like tell me what I was doing wrong, but expectation of that or whatever is like not realistic. Come on, you sucker. What the fuck am I doing wrong here, man? Oh! That would have been cool. I don't want that thing to grab me. I don't want to be captured. Reconnection successful. Nice. Briscoe 3D says, check the latest issue of Nintendo Power. Yeah. Probably should. GSHL TV, aka Anti-Corp saying scumbag. Don't want to be captured! God damn it, man. I guess we're gonna have to go down to that fucking area where it's hot. Alright. Beep, beep, boop. And 11:17 here on the East Coast. Anti-Corp probably expected more of a shout out, but oh, come on. Can I? Oh, I can, but I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Yeah. Alright, folks. It's been real, but it's about time to quit. Go ahead and say goodbye here. Thanks for sticking with me for 3 hours and 12 minutes. We'll go ahead and we'll start it up again maybe sometime this coming week. Till then, craft haystack!